First of all, Shelley, why don't you tell us what position you were in when you decided to consult with the Angela Calla Mortgage Team?
Okay, sure. Yeah, I went through a bit of a personal earthquake, I guess, if you will. I had gone through a divorce. I have two kids, and I've always been actively employed. I have a full-fledged career, just going through the normal stuff that one would at my stage, like midlife, and I was looking at refinancing on the house and just started looking for some options because I decided that I would like to keep the house and keep everything as normal as I could for my family, my children, so they were living with me. So I did a search on the internet, and actually I heard about the Angela Calla Mortgage Team through a TV show. I think Angela was on TV, and she just resonated with me. I really liked her approach, and she really seemed to get it, whereas other banks and other mortgage brokers, they just look at that one isolated case, which is the mortgage itself, but not your overall picture of where you are as a person. So that was kind of where I was at in my life, going through some rocky stuff. But I'm very proactive, so I kind of looked at what was out there, and she just really caught my eye. So I think it was on a morning talk show, and she just really made a lot of sense, and I always remembered her. And that's basically the stage of my life that I heard about the Angela Calla team.
So then you got a hold of Angela. The process began. Tell us a little bit about that experience.
Right. So I think that I was looking for some options, and I remembered seeing her on TV. So I did an internet search to find out where I could connect with her. And, you're always wondering, the folks that are on TV, you wonder if they ever understand exactly who's, seeking their services. So I actually contacted through the website and got a call back from one of her team members, John. And we had spoken a couple of years ago, and at that time, the circumstances were not right for my situation anyway. And I knew that. I just had a discussion with him. And I think what really impressed me the most was after a couple of years, now that the mortgage is coming up for renewal, I had a call from John and a follow-up, and I even got a personal phone call from Angela Calla herself, which really impressed me because this was somebody that I didn't think had a lot of time to do the follow-up calls like that. So I think that it was something that I wanted to do many years ago, couldn't do, and sort of put it in the back burner, but with excellent follow-up. The Angela Calla Mortgage Team actually called me and did a follow-up after many years.
My understanding, Shelley, is that when you first got together with Angela and the team, that it wasn't just the right time to give you the best options. And Angela will explain that to us in a couple of minutes. But as you said, they kept hold of the file, and then the time became right, and they were able to put together a mortgage for you that literally saved you thousands of dollars.
Exactly. That's how it happened. I wanted it to be right, but at that time I had to look at, a couple of options that I wasn't totally excited about, but I needed to do a financial cleanup. So at that time, Angela Calla's team said to me, we definitely would love to work with you. And, you hear that and you don't really believe it. And then when they actually followed up with me, I just said, the timing is right. So it's kind of like meant to be. And right now I'm looking at saving about $2,700 a month. That takes so much financial stress off me. When we looked at what the Angela Calla team, looked at my situation currently and did so much work on it, more than any other bank or the current bank that I'm with, no one really, they say that they're going to help you, but they really don't. So in my standards, it was like good old-fashioned service with a really, really savvy team that understands current trends and understands your whole picture, not just that mortgage piece itself. So I really felt like the follow-up was done very well. They're very caring, and it's saving me literally $2,700 that I would be paying on top of my mortgage. So it's just been a real fun saving grace for me.
Very fortuitous that you had the television on and caught Angela doing a segment on the global news, and I mean, it was the perfect, shall I say, good storm coming together. You needed help. She was on there. You called, and ultimately saving $2,700 every month. Shelley, what advice would you give to other people who are listening to the radio program this evening, and they too might find themselves in a life-changing situation as you were?
Yeah, that you've got somebody that if you're a first-time buyer, wherever you are in your life stage, if you're a first-time buyer or someone that's looking at cleaning up the financial mess, even if you think it's something trivial, if you're looking at a mortgage, you want to talk to Angela Calla Mortgage Team, because honestly, I have high standards. I'm very picky with services, and they are absolutely wonderful to deal with. They care. When other people tell you that they're going to help you with the mortgage, they really will just help you with that piece. With that Angela Calla team, it was really, I think it was serendipity, because I happened to watch TV that particular day, and it was many years ago, so it's not like it just happened yesterday. But the fact is, they didn't forget about me, and I'm a working professional, so you have to realize that they'll help you with any situation. It's not just, I don't think I can call because I don't qualify. Make the call, because you just never know. It really is going to literally change my life around, because now I don't have that financial stress weighing over me. It could be okay, but it's even better. So if you want your life to be better, then you definitely want to call, because I'm so happy I did. It's going to literally change my life. And
a special added benefit with your two high schoolers and you living coincidentally reasonably close to where Angela and her husband and family live. She's got a couple of built-in babysitters.
Right, absolutely. I told whatever she wants. Absolutely. Yeah, I just think that people don't know their options, and what they do is Angela Calla will sit down with you and her team. They're all just excellent. They have consistent approach. Everyone is really friendly. They don't make you feel bad. They don't make you feel embarrassed about what your situation is. But they'll go to bat for you. And I think that other mortgage brokers or other banks, they claim to do that. But I've seen this from the beginning to end, and I've had a lot of life experiences now that I can compare it with and contrast. And I will have to say that it is absolutely, it's like good old-fashioned service, but you get that marketing savvy. You get the best. You feel like someone else is there being your advocate. And I haven't experienced that. And I have talked to many, many people, and everybody, they say they are going to help you, that they can, but you get the same thing. So, I encourage people to just at least call and see if you can make an improvement on your current situation, or if you're just looking for, as a first-time buyer, you can not call, because she'll give you all the information that you need. And then for me, it was about making the right decision. But I really felt like it was somebody working beside me and with me and having my best, the intentions. So I haven't experienced that ever. So I would definitely recommend, you've got to make the call.
Well, Shelley, just for the sake of folks who have just joined us on the Mortgage Show here at CKNW, I'm Manny Bazunas, along with Angela Calla, accredited mortgage professional, and our special guest client of Angela's is Shelley, and Shelley is telling us what a wonderful experience it has been dealing with the Angela Calla Mortgage Team. And for the sake of those, Shelley, who have just joined us, why don't you tell us once again how much you are saving every month?
Yep. I'm literally saving over $2,700 a month. Okay, so if I did not call the Angela Calla Mortgage Team and talk to them a couple of years ago, I would be just throwing money to the wind. It also caused me great financial. It was always like a heavy, I was doing okay, but it was always like this a heavy financial burden that I was going through, and I really didn't feel like I was there for my two kids, and always kind of in the back of my mind trying to just feel like I was on a treadmill. And so I took a chance, and, I gave the Angela Calla team a call, and within seconds they reached out to me. And the most important thing that you all have to remember is they keep in touch with you, and you feel that you're not forgotten, and they will help you with your overall situation. It's not just the mortgage. So, yeah, I'm literally saving over $2,700 a month. No one else was able to do that for me, and I've had many people look at my situation. And so, I think that anyone out there that wants to make an improvement on their financial situation, make it better, it will help you. It'll help you with your family life. I know it's going to help me with mine. I already feel so much better. Just talking to the team has been a great relief for me. So I'm very happy. But also because I'm going to have an extra $2,700 that I can